Okay, the puppy is in. I had mentioned in one class, maybe more than one, I think maybe 3 out of my 4, I mentioned that number 17, we did not investigate that idea when we covered section 4.4, so you didn't have to do anything with problem 17. So we're just going to work through these last 2 on here, 18, 19. I think I told you guys to go up to number 20, and there's not a number 20. Maybe we went to 23. We're going to stop at 19 today. This is a dilation. We've got a reduction here. I know it's a reduction because the scale factor is a fraction. And what this is telling me then is that I have to take every single x and y value and multiply them by a half. You can always use your calculator. That's 0.5. P prime, P was 2, 2. P prime is going to be half that, 1, 1. Q prime, Q was 2, 4, 4. That's going to wind up being a 2, 2, half of each. R prime, 8, 2 becomes 4, 1. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to graph it, labeling each of my image points 2, 2. That R Q prime wound up right on top of the original P. And then 4, 1 for the R prime. Got my final image here. I'm not using a ruler. There you go with that reduction. We've got this negative sign is going to turn it, so this is going to be a rotation. We'll figure out what that is. And then the 3 is going to make this an enlargement. So what we're going to do is follow the rule that your xy becomes negative 3x and negative 3y. So I'll grab the points. X was, man, I hate it when we've got our x and y in our rules and they use x and y as points, capital X and y. That's how we can tell it's different as capital. X was negative 3, 2. X prime is going to be negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. And 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Y prime, I start with 2, 3, multiply it by negative 3. That's going to be negative 6, negative 9. I feel like we did this problem. Z prime is going to be negative 3, positive 3. I feel like we did this problem in class. Maybe something similar. X prime, Y prime, negative 6, negative 9. Z prime, this was going by 3s, so just make sure that you paid attention to that. Looks to me like this, not only is it getting 3 times bigger, but I think that the negative is making this rotate 180 degrees. And that, oh, there is a number 20 down here. Now, let me repeat what I just said. I think that that negative is making this 180 degree rotation, and if that is the case, I think 180 degree rotation rule is AB becomes opposite A, opposite B. And then that 3 is what makes it bigger. I don't know. Take a look at that, though. But that's something that you might be able to wrap your brain around, make the connection. Number 20, you're using a magnifying glass that shows an image of an object that is 8 times the object's actual size. So it's making it larger. The image length, so this large image is 15.2 centimeters. Find the actual image. You take 15.2 and divide it by 8, 15.2 centimeters and divide it by 8. Because this has been expanded by 8 times its size, we have to undo that expansion. And I don't know what 15.2 divided by 8 is, but whatever that it was on your calculator, you got it. Label it with centimeters. Good luck.